games. Obviously, we have them here today. It took a lot of work to get these shoes, man. They were very, very limited. I got these pair barely. I just did a double take on Hibbets and actually managed to get these pair after release date. I'm pretty sure that these were actually for somebody, but the associate working there that day, I'm sure she didn't know. She said they were sitting on the floor in the back, and she actually was nice enough to let me get these off her. But beyond that, man, I'm glad and gracious to God to have this pair in hand today. These pair are already sold. After this video, I'll be packaging them up and shipping these out tomorrow. But before that, I want to give you guys some insight about the Jordan 12 flu games. All right, so these right here actually released first. Well, not released, but Jordan was rocking these back in 1997 during the NBA game against the Utah Jazz. Apparently, at the time, he was sick with what they called the flu, but there were different variations of the story of actually what happened that day, what contributed to his sickness or whatever the case was that put him in the condition that he was. So there are a few things, like I said. First off, some people say that Jordan was drunk. Right? They said in between game 4 and 5 against the Utah Jazz that Jordan had flew out to Las Vegas. You know what they say, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Obviously, maybe that turned into him being intoxicated, whatever the case may be. I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, man. He's the GOAT. Obviously, you don't want to hear Jordan, man. He was drunk. That just sounds absurd. Other stories say that Jordan had food poisoning. He ate a bad pizza. His trainer, Tim Grover, can attest to that. He talks about that in the podcast. He said that Jordan, the night before game 5, Jordan was hungry. He was having some late night cravings or whatever, and he asked, man, they were in Utah at the time. It was pretty much not a lot of people there, so they were trying to figure out where to get food from. They didn't have room service, blah blah blah, and they ended up getting a pizza from a little spot that was open up. So that part, he said he ate the bad pizza, and next day, same night, he was curled up on the floor throwing up and stuff like that. He just told Tim Grover, hey man, get me well enough to play game 5. And, they went from there. He got him better, well enough to get out of that state and get him to the game, and then he was able to play. And then other stories say that, man, this was elevation sickness, because, Utah's above sea level, and they were in, I think, Salt Lake City, I believe, and it's like 7,000 feet or something like that above sea level. And apparently that contributed to him not being able to perform at the level that you were used to seeing Jordan perform at, and contributed to him being all slumping, whatever the case may be, seeming like he was sick. But man, out of everything, man, they stuck with the flu theory that he had the flu. Out of all the stories that they magnificently concocted over the years, they say that it was a flu. But beyond that, man, look, they end up scoring. He ended up scoring 38 points that game 5. 7 rebounds, and also he had maybe 5 or something assists or something like that, but he performed really well that game. And some people say he even kind of played that to his testament to make it easier for him, not easier for him, but make it a better game and have kind of some sympathy for him from the Jazz at the time. And they kind of pushed through, and they won that game, and then he ended up winning his 5th title. And the Bulls, got 5 rings, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, man, there's a lot of stories going on around how these shoes got their name. I saw a couple people saying the pizza games, or the hungover games, or whatever they called it, you know what I mean? They didn't want to stick to the flu games, but these right here released as a part of Jordan Brand 40th year in the business. They actually have been dropping banger after banger this year, and it's only March. It is only March. So these coming out early March, man, the year is packed with heat. This month itself has so much stuff coming out. I think the Mama years are dropping. There's some Abundant Fours coming out. There are some The Jordan 1 Shadows are supposed to release on sneakers this month. They did a kind of an exclusive release. Union dropped some stuff. And then there's, what else is coming out this month, man? Man, it's a lot of stuff dropping this. I can't even wrap my head. Oh, almost the military blue SB4s are dropping as well, man. So it's a whole bunch of heat dropping this month. And throughout the year, man, the Jordan 4 has been pushing Jordan brand has been pushing so hard this year to kind of push the brand out and kind of, man, represent Nike and Jordan brand to the best of their ability this year, man. Making remakes, reimagines, and trying to get the shoes as close to possible as the OG colorways, as the OG looks that they possibly can. And they did that first with the reimagined black toe, not the black toe, what is it? The Jordan 485 Breads. They did an amazing job on those. I still have yet to see them in hand, but I have seen a lot of pictures of those, and it just looks like they just kind of nailed the shape, the details as far as it goes. The quality of the shoes have been kind of phenomenal, and they did the same thing with these right here, man. Look, these are the Air Jordan 12 Flu Games. These right here released on March 1st. For a retail price of $210. $210, man. Look, the leather quality on these are really nice, man. The really nice tumble leather on these right here. The panel right here, really nice quality leather. These shoes are actually a really solid quality shoe that I've seen in the Jordan 12 in a while, man. They really did their thing on these. The stitching is on point. The gum, the translucent gum, connecting to the actual, solid red, looks really good all across the shoe. And then we have the black bottom panels. Yeah, man. I think my favorite part of this shoe, man, is just the OG colorway. It's just the throwback, about the shoe. Just being an OG is pretty much my favorite part of it. And obviously, them being so limited made it even more sought after at the end of the day. But altogether, these shoes are I would give them, oh man, I want to say a solid 9.5 out of 10. Just because I'm being picky. They damn near a 10 out of 10. I'm being honest with you guys, they're damn near a 10 out of 10, but I'm just going to give them a 9.5. Just for the hell of it. To be honest with y'all, man, but these shoes right here, I really can't find any flaws with them. The detail, the quality of the shoe is very nice. No bubbles on the usually I'll see like a lump or so. I don't know if all pairs are like this, but I don't see any deformities in the little foam part right here. And sometimes usually on a 12 I'll see that, like a little lump or something, like a tag or something like that. But these right here like the quality of these looks very, very good overall, man, and the shoe just looks sick. It's a really nice shoe. Really nice shoe. So y'all let me know, man, will y'all be going after these, or did you go after these? Did you hit on these right here? Is this something that you really want in the collection but didn't get a chance to hit on the apps? If so, man, just put it in the comment section down below, or put it in the comment section and let me know if you got these, if this was some pair that you were waiting on this year, or if it's like some pair that you were kind of looking at but didn't quite grab, or maybe thinking about it now that you've seen them in hand or on feet. Y'all let me know what y'all think of these personally. Like I said, for me, it's a 10 out of 10. I'm gonna go ahead and give them a 10. It's a 10 out of 10 on these right here, man. I really don't have too much to complain about on this shoe, man. They really did a good job of recreating the original Flu games that came out. And yeah, man, these shoes are sick. These shoes are really nice. So yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think of these. If this is a pair that you'll be going after. If you already have the 2016 pair, but you doubled up when these came out. Or if you're waiting for the next ones, man. There's a lot of shoes coming out this year, like I said before. So these may not be the ones that you actually want, but just kind of give me some insight as far as if you think these shoes are worth the hype, man. Because everybody and their grandma is going after these shoes and did go after these shoes. And not a lot of people hit on these, man. So y'all let me know if y'all actually were one of the lucky ones to hit on this, either on Sneakers, Hibbits, or whatever app that you know frequent, or if it's just something that you just kind of let pass by, man. But again, I give these a 10 out of 10. I do want to hear your insight, from the people. I really want to know what y'all think of these, because I like to hear what people think of things, man. I don't just like give my own words. But again, y'all let me know, and then stay tuned for the next one. Peace.